silhouette of a man.
Scaramouche, will you do the fandango?
Galileo, Galileo,
Figaro, Figaro.
I'm just a poor boy, nobody loves me. Easy come, easy go, will you let me go? Oh, mamma mia, mamma mia.
That's the way you start a show. Good evening, and welcome to the 36th Olivier Awards with MasterCard, coming from the wonderful surroundings of the Royal Opera House for the very first time in the history of the awards. And once again, we're delighted to welcome Lady Olivier and her family, who are both here celebrating with us. And both Imelda and I are really honoured, delighted, and a little bit shocked to be hosting this wonderful event once again. And can I just say, you look wonderful.
Yes, you can. And opening our show was the amazing cast of We Will Rock You,
Absolutely.
Celebrating its 10th year in the West End with the iconic Brian May, and all accompanied by the choir of the Arts Educational School and the BBC Concert Orchestra, led by Charles Mutter and conducted by David Charles Abel.
Well done.
Now, throughout the evening, we will be giving you a flavour of some of the nominated shows in the musical categories. There are 5 very varied shows nominated as Best New Musical.
Yes, firstly, London Road, which was originally presented at the National Theatre's Cottesloe, and which transfers to the Olivier Theatre this summer. London Road documents the events of 2006, when the quiet rural town of Ipswich was shattered by the discovery of the bodies of 5 women. Adam Cork's music uses the melodic speech patterns captured on Alecky Blythe's recorded interviews with the people of Ipswich to create this extraordinary work.
The second show nominated as Best New Musical is Ghost, based on the Oscar-winning film, with music by Dave Stewart and Glenn Ballard, and book by Bruce Joel Rubin, who also wrote the film. So, let's have a taste of it now with the delicious Sharon D. Clarke and the Company of Ghost.
My mama's always saying the weak shall inherit the earth. It's hard to be that humble when you see the number. That's my new net worth. I'm gonna do some shopping. I'm gonna make a splash. And everywhere I'm stopping, just be dropping, 'cause I'm paying in cash. Woo! I got it, and now I get it. For women on my knees, it means that you don't have to sweat it. Just live out your dreams. I'm out of here. I'm off to the Bahamas. Out of here. Yeah, my pink pajamas. Far from here. As I can get from all these dramas. Oh, in my reservation for my permanent vacation. Out of here. Heading for Aruba. Out of here. Just let me swim and scuba. Far from here. As long as it's not Cuba. I'm done with dirty party. Rest in peace, 'cause life is starting. So in my reservation, I'll take a long vacation. Hey, look at me, I'm walking through. Talking to me, yeah. No more talking to me, no, no, no. Fight this love for me. Oh, my love.
Oh, for God's sake. Sorry.
We could have done Ghost, yeah.
Yeah.
Instead, we are currently starring at the Adelphi
Michael,
Theatre.
you're not to mention it.
Am I not?
No.
Got a bit that.
Yeah,
Okay.
done.
Our first award tonight is for Best Revival of a Play.
The Olivier goes to Anna Christie.
Best Supporting Performance is our next award. And to unveil the winner, please welcome Lenny Henry and Tyne Daly.
Best performance in a supporting role.
Sheridan Smith.
Congratulations.
Best costume design.
The winner is Crazy for You.
XL Video Award for Best Set Design.
And the winner is Matilda the Musical.
One musical this year received a staggering 10 nominations.
Just greedy.
Yes, Matilda has been nominated in every category for which it is eligible.
4 girls share the lead role of Matilda herself, and for 2 of these girls, today is their final day with the show. So, for the one and only time, please welcome Cleo, Eleanor, Kerry, and Sophia, the Matildas!
Like Romeo and Juliet, was written in the stars before they even met. That love and fate and a touch of stupidity would rob them of their hope of living happily. The endings are often a little bit gory. I wonder why they didn't just change their story. We're told we have to do what we're told, but surely sometimes you have to be a little bit naughty. Just because you find that life's not fair, it doesn't mean that you just have to grin and bear it. If you always take it on the chin and bear it, nothing will change. Even if you're little, you can do a lot. You mustn't let a little thing like little stop you. If you sit around and let your friends on top you, might as well be saying you think that it's okay, and that's not right. And if it's not right, you have to put it right. Platinum blonde hair dye, extra strong, keep out of reach of children. Oil of violet's hair tonic, for men. Yeah. In the slip of a boat, there's a tiny revolt. The seed of a war in the creek of a floorboard. A storm can begin with the flap of a wing. The tiniest mind packs the mightiest sing every day. Starts with the tick of a clock or escapes. Start with the click of a lock. If you're stuck in your story and want to get out, you don't have to cry, you don't have to shout. If you're little, you can do a lot. You mustn't let a little thing like little stop you. If you sit around and let them get on top you, won't change a thing. Just because you find that life's not fair, it doesn't mean that you just have to grin and bear it. If you always take it on the chin and wear it, you might as well be saying you think that it's okay, and that's not right. And if it's not right, you have to put it right. But nobody else is gonna put it right for me. Nobody but me is gonna change my story. Sometimes you have to be a little bit naughty.
White Light Award for Best Lighting Design.
And the winner is Frankenstein.
Best Sound Design.
The award goes to Matilda the Musical.
Outstanding Achievement in an Affiliate Theatre.
And the winner is Roadkill.
Our final two extracts from the shows nominated for Best New Musical come from Betty Blue Eyes and from Shrek. Before we see the company of fairy tale characters from Shrek perform, please welcome Sarah Lancashire and the company of Betty Blue Eyes.
Nobody calls me nobody. I'm somebody they ought to be hobnobbing with, yet they put me down. I see the way people smirk. Maybe the jibes wouldn't work if I could move in high circles. Nobody calls me nobody. If only they take the time, they'd see that those who call me a nobody don't know me. I'm a woman of substance, a woman with standards, a woman of many extremes. need repartee. I'm good enough, I've stood enough of people talking down to me. Nobody calls me nobody. I'm somebody who's born to be the center of everything in town. I'll be the creme de la creme. I'll show 'em better than them, though they're so quick to condemn me. Nobody calls me nobody. I'm sure given time they'll all agree that
Best New Dance Production.
And the winner is Death.
Outstanding Achievement in Dance.
And the winner is Edward Watson.
Best Director.
Hello, London. It is fantastic technology that enables me to shout out to you from New York. And it is my privilege and honor to present the Best Director Olivier Award to an artist who has given flight to many amazing productions, Matthew Warchus.
Thank you very much indeed. Thank you. You know, I do have a favourite part of the show, actually. There's a moment when Matilda is thrown into her bedroom by her father and breaks down in despair and fury on the bed and pummels 3 times into her pillow with anger. And then there's a pause, and she looks up and she starts telling the final instalment of the story, which is going to be the ultimate key to solving all of the pain and suffering and the cruelty that's built up in her life. And for me, it's my favourite moment because it's a metaphor for the healing power of the creative imagination. The creative imagination is the key to not only surviving life, but improving and changing it for all of us. So thank you very much indeed.
Present Best Actress. Please welcome Jack Davenport.
Nominees for Best Actress are
Celia Imrie for Noises Off at the Old Vic. Leslie Manville for Grief at the Cottesloe National Theatre. Kristen Scott Thomas for Betrayal at the Harold Pinter. Marcia Warren for The Lady Killers at the Guildford. Ruth Wilson for Anna Christie at the Donmar Warehouse.
And the Olivier goes to Ruth Wilson.
Wow, I did not expect that. It's such an honour to be nominated amongst such an amazing group of women, so this is very special. And there's one person I really have to thank, and it's Rob Ashford, who, you're my lucky charm, Rob. It's the second time I've worked with you, and the second time I've won an Olivier. That means something, and this is a huge honour, and will be treasured for a long time, forever. Thank you.
Now to present the award for Best Actor, a duo that have just opened to rave reviews at the Apollo Theatre in Eugene O'Neill's masterpiece, A Long Day's Journey into Night. Here are David Suchet and Laurie Metcalf.
It is an honor to be here tonight, and it's an honor for me to be able to say, and the nominees for Best Actor are
James Corden for One Man, Two Governors at the Littleton National Theatre. Benedict Cumberbatch and Johnny Lee Miller for Frankenstein at the Olivier National Theatre. David Haig for The Madness of George III at the Apollo. Douglas Hodge for Inadmissible Evidence at the Donmar Warehouse. Jude Law for Anna Christie at the Donmar Warehouse.
And the winner for Best Actor is
Benedict Cumberbatch and Johnny Lee Miller.
Goodness me. Benedict can't be here. Sorry, ladies and guys. Wow, I'm just gonna, I wrote some things down in case, because I'm not as cool as Ruth Wilson. There's a lot of talk about, sharing a role and what it means to two actors to do that. It also means a lot to the whole company. They had to basically learn two versions of a play, and thank everyone for their hard work and their support. It was extraordinary. But the biggest mention has to go to Danny Boyle, whose leadership, who's bringing together so many elements and such a weird way of doing stuff with two actors in the leading roles. It was just extraordinary. So this is for Danny. Thanks very much.
I can create people. You make sport with my life in the cause of science. This is your universe, Frankenstein.
We now come to the first of tonight's special awards. Each year, the board of the Society of London Theatre honours one or more people for their outstanding contribution to London's theatre.
To announce the recipient, please welcome one of our most distinguished actresses, Zoe Wanamaker.
The first special award in this year's Olivier Awards goes to someone who has devoted her life to one organisation. I'm personally extremely honoured to be giving this award, as I'm a huge admirer of hers and the work she has pioneered. Indeed, as she steps down from her role after a decade at the helm and 54 years as a member of the company, the Royal Ballet is in superb shape. A core repertoire featuring the 19th century classics and heritage works balances a drive for encouraging new choreographic talent. The Royal Ballet and the wider dance and theatre community unites tonight in thanking her publicly for her outstanding and literally lifetime contribution. Ladies and gentlemen, the fantastic Dame Monica Mason.
I so appreciate this award. I so appreciate my life in the theatre. I thank you all.
Wonderful. And so to close this half and to demonstrate the new work that Dame Monica Mason has championed at the Royal Ballet, we're delighted to present an extract from Wayne McGregor's Lehman, danced tonight by Sarah Lamb and Eric Underwood.
We've come out here into the freezing cold. Why have we come out here in the freezing
Well,
cold?
I will tell you that, Michael. We've come out to present the Radio 2 Audience Award.
Fabulous.
And, of course, it is the only award voted for by the public. And it is for long-running productions. Now, under the rules, no one can win 2 years running. So to present the award, we have last year's winner for We Will Rock You, Brian May. And with him, the lady whose name is synonymous with this award through her Radio 2 program. Please welcome Elaine Page and Brian May.
Thank you, Michael and Imelda.
Shall I open the envelope? And the Olivier goes to Les Miserables.
One day more, another day, another destiny, this never-ending road to Calvary. These men who seem to know my crime will surely come a second time, one day more.
I did not live until today. How can I live when we are parted?
One day more.
Tomorrow you'll be worlds away. And yet with you my world has started.
One more day all on my own.
Will we ever meet again?
One more day with him not caring.
I was born to be with you.
What a life I might have known.
And I swear I will be true.
But he never saw me there.
One more day before the storm. Shall I join my brothers there? When our ranks begin to fall, I stay and do I dare? Will you take your place with me? One day more. One more day to revolution. We will nip it in the bud. We'll be ready for these schoolboys. They will wet themselves. One day more.
In this half of the show, we're delighted to have extracts from each of the productions nominated for Best Musical Revival. And to kick us off, please welcome the casts of Singing in the Rain and Crazy for You.
Listen, if we pull this off, this day will go down in history for me. March 23rd.
No.
Your historic day is not the 23rd, it's the 24th.
What do you mean the 24th?
It's 2:30 already. It's morning.
Yes, and what a lovely morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
We've talked the whole night through.
Good morning.
Good morning to you. Good morning, good morning. It's great to stay up late. Good morning to you. When the band began to play, the stars were shining bright. Now the milkman's on his way. It's too late to say goodnight. So good morning sunbeams will soon shine through. Good morning to you.
And you, and you, and you. Good morning. Good morning. We gathered all night. Good morning. Good morning to you.
Nothing could be grander than to be in Louisiana.
In the morning, it's great to stay up late. So good morning. Good morning to you.
I'd be Mississippi if we wasn't Mississippi.
When we left to be sure the future wasn't bright, but came the dawn, the show goes on, and I don't want to say goodnight.
Well, say good morning.
Good morning.
Rainbows are shining through.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Monsieur.
Buenos días. Buongiorno. British Morgan. Good morning to you.
I got rhythm, I got music, I got my man who could ask for anything more. I got daisies in green pastures, I got my man who could ask for anything more. No man trouble, I don't mind him, you won't find him around my door. I got starlight, I got sweet dreams,
Best Entertainment.
The winner is Darren Brown, Svengali.
Best New Opera Production.
And the winner is Castor and Pollux.
Outstanding Achievement in Opera.
The winner is English National Opera.
Now, the final two extracts from the nominated musical revivals. We welcome the company of South Pacific. This is a production first seen at New York's Lincoln Center and now delighting UK audiences. But first, it's The Wizard of Oz with Sophie Evans.
When all the world is a hopeless jumble and the raindrops tumble all around, heaven opens a magic lane. When all the clouds darken up the skyway, there's a rainbow highway to be found. Leading from your window pane to a place behind the sun, just a step beyond the rain. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I've heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, birds fly over the rainbow. Why then, oh why can't I? If happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow, why, oh, why can't
Sunlight on the sand, we got moonlight on the sea. We got mangoes and bananas you can pick right off a tree. We got volleyball and ping pong and a lot of dainty games. What ain't we got? We ain't got dates. We get packages from home. We get letters doused with perfume. See from the smell. What don't we get? You know damn well.
We got none to put on a clean white.
suit for. What we need is what there ain't no substitute for.
There is nothing like a day, nothing in the world. There is nothing you can name that is anything like a day.
We feel restless, we feel blue, we feel lonely and in brief.
We feel every kind of feeling,
but the feeling of relief. We feel hungry as the wolf felt when he met Red Riding Hood.
What don't we feel?
We don't feel good. Lots of things in life are beautiful, but brother, there is one particular thing that is nothing whatsoever in any way, shape, or form like any other.
There is nothing like a day, nothing in the world. There is nothing you can name that is anything like a day. Nothing else is built the same, nothing in the world
has a soft and wavy frame like the silhouette of a head. There is absolutely nothing like the frame of a dead.
There is nothing you can name that is anything like a day.
There are no books like a day, and nothing looks like a day. There are no drinks like a day,
And nothing thinks like a day. Nothing acts like a day. Or attracts like a day. There ain't a thing that's wrong with any man here that can't be cured by putting in there a dirty, only female
Best theatre choreographer.
And the winner is Peter Darling.
Best musical revival.
And the Olivier goes to Crazy for You.
Best performance in a supporting role in a musical.
And the winner is Nigel Harman.
Oh, it's you. What a terrific surprise. Things are looking up here in Duloc.
Just take a look.
The things I'm cooking up here in Duloc.
He likes to cook.
A model that amazes, a plan with 7 phases.
Bum, 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 bum. Things are looking up. Things are looking up.
Here in Duloc, let's hear it for those Duloc dancers. Aren't they terrific? Cicero!
For some more music. I'll Never Fall in Love Again. From the musical Promises, Promises, it's only Ronan Keating.
What do you get when you fall in love? Girl with a pen to burst your bubble. That's what you get for all your trouble. I'll never fall in love again. I'll never fall in love again. What do you get when you kiss a girl? You get enough germs to catch pneumonia. After you do, she'll never phone you. I'll never fall in love again. I'll never fall in love again. So tell me what it's all about. 'Cause I've been there and I'm glad I'm out of those chains that bind you. And that's why I'm here to remind you, what do you get when you fall in love? Nothing but lies and pain and sorrow. So for at least until tomorrow, I'll never fall in love again. I'll never fall in love again. Out of those chains that bind you. And that's why I'm here to remind you, what do you get when you fall in love? Nothing but lies and pain and sorrow. So for at least until tomorrow, I'll never fall in love again. I'll never fall in love again. Never fall in love again. Never fall, never fall.
Thank you. Best Actor in a Musical. Bertie Carvel for Matilda the Musical at the Cambridge. Nigel Lindsay for Shrek the Musical at the Theatre Royal, Drury Lane. Rhys Shearsmith for Betty Blue Eyes at the Novello. Paolo Short for South Pacific at the Barbican.
And the winner is Bertie Carvel.
Thank you very much. I was lucky enough to be nominated for this award once before, and actually on that occasion it was taken home quite rightly by Michael Ball for playing a woman. So when the opportunity came up to play this part, it was very easy for me to say yes. I'd like to thank my fellow actors. Acting's a team game. The entire creative team are frankly geniuses. I want to particularly thank Rob Howell for patience with an actor through many, many hours of discussions about Agatha, my character's particular cup size, and other dimensions that I don't think I can mention on television and radio. My parents are here, and I love them more than anything. My agent, Mikey, comes in a close second. Thank you very much.
Best Actress in a Musical. Kate Fleetwood for London Road at the Cottesloe National Theatre. Sarah Lancashire for Betty Blue Eyes at the Novello. The Matildas for Matilda the Musical at the Cambridge. Scarlett Strallen for Singing in the Rain at the Palace.
Okay, this is the exciting bit. And the award for Best Actress in a Musical goes to the Matildas!
Well, I just want to say... breathe, Cleo, breathe. Well, I just want to say thank you to my best friend, a.k.a. Mum, and Jean-Luc and the rest of my family, and everyone that's been involved in Matilda, and of course, my best friends, the three Matildas themselves. Thank you to Luke, Lottie, Laura, Charlie, Peter Darling, Ellen, Matthew, all the cast, all the technicians, all the lighting. Just thank you for making the show.
And I'd thank all the RSC and all the Matilda company, and this person told me not to mention her, but I'm going to mention her anyway. Mum, thanks, Mum.
I would like to thank my family and my brother and sister at home, so hi. And it's just an honour, and thank you so much.
That's a popular win for sure. Well, we saw these musicals earlier, and now it's time to find out who has won Best New Musical. To present this, a fresh-faced young actor, Jim Carter, who's... Why are you looking at me? Jim Carter, who's keeping all the staff of Downton Abbey in their place as Carson the butler.
And with him, one of the UK's most loved actresses who over the years has done it all. Films, television, Broadway and the West End. Ladies and gentlemen, I never thought I'd be saying this. Barbara Windsor and my husband...
Let's Mariella tell us about the nominations for the Best New Musical.
Betty Blue Eyes at the Novello. Ghost the Musical at the Piccadilly. London Road at the Cottesloe National Theatre. Matilda the Musical at the Cambridge. Shrek the Musical at the Theatre Royal Drury Lane.
And the Olivier Award for the Best New Musical, my lady,
goes to Matilda!
Best New Play. Collaborators at the Cottesloe National Theatre. Jumpy at the Jerwood Theatre downstairs at the Royal Court Theatre. The Lady Killers at the Gilbert. One Man, Two Governors at the Littleton National Theatre.
And the Olivier Award, it goes to collaborators.
You write this play for our leader's 60th birthday, and in return, your Molière can be performed again.
It's going to be a surprise.
I think you want someone else.
What have you written?
Death to Stalin.
I'll be waiting. I have ideas, couple of scenes.
I will not collaborate with you.
But I love it when you collaborate. Now put the paper in me, Carl. I wanted to stop the satire. The investigations!
Boy, when you get angry, you really get angry.
Wasn't so difficult after all.
Well, our last award is the second in our special awards and will be presented this year to Sir Tim Rice. So, absolutely. To begin our tribute to his illustrious career, please welcome to the stage two magnificent stars of musical theatre, Siobhan McCarthy and it's so fabulous to see her again, the fabulous Maria Friedman.
Nothing is so good it lasts eternally. Perfect situations must go wrong, but this has never yet prevented me wanting far too much for far too long. Looking back, I could have played it differently. Won a few more moments, who can tell? But it took time to understand the man. Now at least I know him well. Wasn't it good? Oh, so good. Wasn't he fine? So fine. Isn't it madness? He can't be mine. But in the end, he needs a little bit more than me. More security, his fantasy and freedom. I know him so well. No one in your life It won't be easy. You'll think it's strange when I try to explain how I feel, that I still need your love after all that I've done. You won't believe me. All you will see is a girl you once knew, although she's dressed up to the nines at 6s and 7s with you. I had to let it happen. I had to change. Couldn't stay all my life down at heel, looking out of the window, staying out of the sun. So I chose freedom, running around, trying everything new, but nothing impressed me at all. I never expected it to. Don't cry for me, Argentina. The truth is, I never left you. All through my wild days, my mad existence, I kept my promise. Don't keep your distance. And as for fortune, and as for fame, I never invited them in, though it seemed to the world they were all I desired. They are illusions, they are not the solutions they promised to be. The answer was here all the time. I love you and hope you love me. Don't cry for me, Argentina. Have I said too much? There's nothing more I can think of to say to you. But all you have to do is look at me to know that every word is true.
Thank you so very much. Well, it gives me great pleasure to be able to present the Society of London Theatre Special Award to Sir Tim Rice.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you, Elaine. Thank you. Yeah, enough already. Well, thank you very much, and thank you, Elaine. That was fabulous. I really don't know who to thank or how to explain why I'm here. My son always says, didn't always say it, he hasn't been around that long, but he said that you've got to make the most of your inexperience when you start out, because it won't last very long. And this is certainly very true for us, because almost everything Andrew and I did in the very early days wasn't brilliant commercial thoughts or superb artistic brilliance. It was an awful lot of luck and an awful lot of very good people in the early days who helped us. We didn't know when we were writing Joseph that because it was just written for a school, we had no idea it was going to be something that would be beyond just a school thing for 20 minutes for children to do at the end of their terms. When we did Superstar, we didn't want to make a record of it, but because no theatre producer wanted to do it, we had to make a record, and that changed the whole format of Superstar. We ditched the book. It was shorter, it was more radio-friendly, more rocky, more contemporary. All these things were slightly forced upon us. We were just very, very lucky. And I'm not quite sure who I should thank, because I've thanked a lot of strange people in this sort of situation, not that I've been in it that often, including, I think at the Oscars one year I was a bit stuck as to who to thank. And everybody seemed to have thanked God, which I thought was a bit arrogant. If anybody could thank God, I guess I could, because I've made a lot of money out of God. But sometimes your childhood influences, people like, in my case, the Everly Brothers or Dennis Compton or Patrick Moore, all these people fire you up with a general enthusiasm for life. And I was very lucky to meet Andrew at the right time and get involved in musical theatre, something which I knew nothing about and not much more now when I first got involved. I should thank everyone I've ever written a song with. I'm going to forget somebody. It was Andrew, Alan Menken, Elton, Benny and Bjorn. Must be some more, I'm sure, but plenty of people who have been extremely helpful and valuable to me, because all I do is the words. So I can't thank the West End boys enough. All of you here, you've been very, very kind, and girls, of course. It's been very, very sweet and very, very kind of you, and I'm very grateful and very honoured. And it's terrific to hear Argentina sung perfectly again. Thank you very much.
Well, congratulations to Sir Tim Rice and Dame Monica Mason and all our other incredible award winners tonight.
And a huge thank you, of course, to the BBC Concert Orchestra, led by Charles Mutter and conducted by David Charles Abell, who've accompanied all of our performances tonight.
Thank you for joining us here at the Royal Opera House and in the Covent Garden Piazza and in New York. And on behalf of Michael and myself, can I just say what a thrill it is to be at the Adelphi Theatre in Sweeney Todd.
Thank you. And as we say goodnight, we conclude the 36th Olivier Awards with a final performance from our special award winner, Tim Rice. Here with the Olivier, Tony, Oscar, Grammy and Golden Globe winning worldwide smash hit, please welcome the cast of Disney's Lion King.
Good night.
On this planet, unblinking, step into the sun. There is more to see than can never be seen, more to do than can never be done. There is far too much to take in here.
Africa!